Chapter 12. Chapter 12. Find the leaders. Chapter 12. Find the Chapter 12. Find the leaders. How was the question of Toryism dealt with by the Revolutionary Fathers? Up to the time of Lexington, the main resort of the Patriots was persuasion and exhortation, liberally spiced with extra-legal pressures ranging from boycott to physical assault. After Lexington, persuasion gave way to compulsion, which took 5 main forms. These were 1. Deprivation of all civil and some social rights. 2. Confiscation of property. 3. Exile. 4. Confinement. 5. Execution. Herbert Aptheker. The death of the 2 most notorious puppet leaders of the Herbert Aptheker. The death of the 2 most notorious puppet leaders of the 5th District dispersed some of the 5th District puppet leaders of the 5th District dispersed some of the fear that still hung over the village. Victories on the battlefront dissipated it further. The 8th Root Army took Chongqi early in September and drove the front back another 30 miles. Bleep. The offensive Bleep. The offensive Bleep. The offensive launched by Bleep. The offensive launched by Yan Xishan toward miles. The offensive launched by Yan Xishan toward Xiangyuan toward Xiangyuan, Tungliu, and Lucheng later in the month was also smashed. With an army made up of some 38,000 Japanese, former puppet and regular 38,000 Japanese, former puppet and regular nationalist troops, 1,000 Japanese, 38,000 army made up of some 38,000 Japanese, former puppet and regular nationalist troops. Yin tried to subdue the Shantung Plateau and seize the autumn harvest. But in October, this whole force was surrounded, and 35,000 of the invaders and 35,000 of surrounded, and 35,000 of the invaders were killed, wounded, or captured. The rest ran away. Peasants Peasants who went to help the army with shovels and mattocks saw with their own eyes how shoeless fighters struck fear into the hearts of heavily armed troops who had nothing to fight for. The militiamen who joined the